Chosen one, when money comes, keep quiet and stay wise. Listen carefully with a calm and open heart, because the words you are about to receive carry a gentle but powerful truth that many people never understand until it is too late. Something precious is being revealed, something that can protect your future, guard your peace, and guide your steps when blessings begin to appear in your life. When heaven begins to open doors, when provision begins to flow quietly into your hands, wisdom must walk beside that blessing like a faithful companion. A chosen soul does not celebrate loudly before the crowd, because the quiet heart understands that every gift comes from God and must be protected with humility and careful steps. Type Amen if you believe. Many people become excited when abundance begins to enter their lives, and excitement often causes careless words to escape from the mouth before wisdom has time to speak. The world encourages loud celebration, proud announcements, and constant display. Yet the path that God teaches His children is very different from the noisy ways of the crowd. When blessings arrive, silence often becomes a shield that protects what heaven has lovingly placed in your hands. If this message is touching your heart and helping you understand something deeply important about the way God works in your life, gently support this video by pressing the like button so this light can reach many other hearts who are waiting for encouragement and wisdom today. God sees the quiet soul who receives blessings with gratitude instead of pride. He watches the one who walks softly when good things arrive, instead of rushing to display every gift before people who may not understand the journey behind it. The chosen ones are not guided by the loud celebrations of the world, because their hearts have learned a deeper rhythm that comes from heaven itself. There are moments in life when provision begins to appear in unexpected ways. Doors open that once seemed permanently closed. Opportunities begin to grow quietly, like seeds planted beneath the soil of faith. These moments are beautiful, but they are also delicate, and delicate things must be protected with wisdom, patience, and quiet strength. God does not send blessings only for comfort. He sends them for purpose. Every resource placed into your life carries the possibility to create peace, stability, kindness, and generosity that can reach far beyond your own home. Yet the enemy of peace often hides within pride, and pride begins when a person feels the urge to prove something to the world. Jesus taught through his life that true greatness often moves quietly through the world. His compassion reached countless hearts without the need for loud applause. His kindness healed broken spirits without seeking attention from crowds. The power of heaven does not depend on noise, because real strength often appears through calm and humble actions. A chosen one understands that money itself is not the true treasure. Money simply becomes a tool that God can place in the hands of someone whose heart remains faithful, steady, and wise. When the heart remains humble, resources become a blessing. When pride enters the heart, the same resources can quietly become a burden that steals peace. That is why wisdom whispers gently to the chosen heart when abundance begins to appear. Stay calm, stay grateful, stay wise. Do not rush to explain every change in your life to people who are not walking the same path of faith and understanding. Some people will celebrate with you sincerely, and their hearts will rejoice because they love you deeply. Others may smile on the outside while quietly feeling envy within their hearts. This is not something to fear, but it is something to understand with clarity and maturity. Not every person around you is prepared to see the blessings that God is placing into your life. Silence becomes a form of protection during these moments. Silence keeps the focus on gratitude rather than attention. Silence allows your heart to remain steady while your path continues to unfold step by step under the guidance of God. Type 1:1:1:1 if you trust in God. There is a quiet beauty in the life of someone who receives blessings without becoming restless for recognition. Their joy remains steady because it does not depend on the approval of people. Their peace remains strong because their identity rests in God rather than in public praise. Money that arrives through God's timing often carries a deeper purpose than comfort alone. Sometimes it becomes the answer to long seasons of prayer. Sometimes it becomes the resource that allows a family to find stability after many difficult years. Sometimes it becomes the tool that allows kindness to spread quietly into the lives of others who are struggling silently. Yet the wisdom of heaven always reminds the chosen one to remain grounded when blessings arrive. Gratitude must remain stronger than pride. Faith must remain stronger than fear. And humility must remain stronger than the temptation to prove success to the world. A wise soul walks gently even when their life begins to change in beautiful ways. Their voice remains calm, their heart remains soft. Their spirit continues to remember the days when faith was the only thing holding them together during storms. God often entrusts greater blessings to those who have learned to carry small blessings with humility. When a person understands how to remain grateful during little moments, they also learn how to remain steady during greater moments of abundance. This is the quiet path of the chosen one. It is not the path of loud display or constant explanation. It is the peaceful road where gratitude grows quietly within the heart, while wisdom guides every step forward. The heart of a chosen one begins to change slowly when the wisdom of God settles deeply within their spirit. Life no longer feels like a race to impress the world, and the need to prove success to others begins to fade quietly, like a distant echo. Peace becomes more valuable than attention, and quiet gratitude becomes more powerful than loud celebration. When the soul learns this gentle truth, blessings can arrive without disturbing the calm rhythm that God has planted within the heart. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, backed by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is helping thousands activate their brain's wealth setting. People refer to it as the money magnet sound because of how quickly it appears to attract abundance. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. The journey of faith often begins in seasons where there is very little to hold on to except hope and trust in God's unseen guidance. Many chosen souls remember nights when prayers were whispered through tired tears, and the future looked uncertain beyond the horizon of the present moment. Those seasons shaped the heart in ways that cannot be measured by money or material comfort. They taught patience, endurance, humility, and the quiet strength that only grows during difficult days. Because of those earlier seasons, the chosen one does not become careless when blessings begin to appear. The memory of past struggles becomes a soft reminder that every good thing comes from God's mercy and timing. Instead of rushing to show the world every improvement in life, the chosen heart chooses gratitude and wisdom first. Money arriving in a person's life often changes how others behave around them, and this change can appear slowly at first before becoming clearer with time. Some people will suddenly become more interested in your life when they sense comfort surrounding your path. Others may offer words of praise that sound kind on the surface, but carry a hidden expectation beneath them. Wisdom allows the chosen one to observe these changes quietly, without allowing confusion to enter the heart. God never asked his children to become suspicious of everyone around them, yet he teaches them to remain wise and calm when life begins to change. Not every smile carries the same meaning, and not every compliment comes from a place of sincere love. Discernment grows naturally in the heart of someone who walks closely with God each day. The chosen soul learns to listen more carefully to the quiet voice of wisdom, rather than the loud voices of excitement or pressure from the outside world. When money begins to appear, the heart remembers that the true treasure has always been the presence of God, guiding each step through every season of life. The blessing itself is beautiful, but the relationship with God remains the greatest gift that could ever exist. Type 2323 if you agree. There is something deeply peaceful about a life that remains simple, even when blessings increase. The chosen one understands that wealth does not need to transform the heart into something different from what God created. Kindness remains the same, humility remains the same, gratitude continues to grow like a quiet garden within the soul. Many people feel pressure to display their success when circumstances begin to improve. The world often celebrates loud demonstrations of prosperity, encouraging people to prove their achievements through constant sharing and comparison. Yet the chosen heart walks a different path that values peace over performance and wisdom over attention. A quiet life filled with gratitude often carries more joy than a loud life filled with pressure to maintain an image before others. The chosen one begins to see that peace is one of the most valuable treasures that God can give to a human soul. Protecting that peace becomes more important than satisfying the expectations of people who may never truly understand the journey of faith. When money arrives and stability begins to grow, new opportunities may appear in many areas of life. Plans that once seemed impossible begin to feel reachable. Dreams that were placed gently into the heart years ago may begin to unfold slowly before your eyes. These moments are beautiful reminders that God sees every prayer spoken during seasons of uncertainty. Yet wisdom continues to guide the chosen heart during these new beginnings. Moving carefully becomes more important than moving quickly. Decisions become thoughtful rather than rushed. The chosen one understands that every blessing must be handled with responsibility, patience, and prayerful reflection. Money used wisely can become a tool that brings healing and stability to many areas of life. It can ease burdens that once felt overwhelming. It can open doors for generosity, kindness, and opportunities that create hope for others. When guided by faith and humility, resources can become a quiet channel through which God's love flows into the world. The chosen heart does not forget the struggles that once shaped its character. Instead, those memories become a compass that keeps the soul grounded. Gratitude grows deeper because the heart remembers what it felt like to hope for simple breakthroughs during earlier days. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Walking by faith means understanding that money alone cannot define the direction of your life. Money may change circumstances, but faith continues to shape the spirit, guide decisions, and protect the peace that God has placed within your heart. The chosen one never allows material blessings to replace the spiritual foundation that carried them through difficult seasons. There is a quiet strength that grows inside someone who remains humble when life begins to improve. This strength is not visible in loud displays or proud announcements. It reveals itself through calm decisions, thoughtful generosity, and a steady spirit that continues to trust God above everything else. The teachings of Jesus remind believers that true wealth is found in a heart that remains compassionate, patient, and filled with love for others. These qualities cannot be purchased with money, and they cannot be replaced by success or recognition. They grow quietly in the soul of someone who chooses to follow God with sincerity and devotion. A wise person understands that blessings are meant to be handled carefully, like precious seeds placed into fertile soil. When treated with care, those seeds grow into trees that provide shelter and fruit for many people. When handled carelessly, the same seeds may never reach their full potential. The chosen one therefore continues to walk gently, even when the road becomes brighter and more comfortable. Pride does not lead their steps. Comparison does not disturb their peace. Gratitude remains the quiet song playing in the background of their daily life. This peaceful approach allows blessings to grow naturally without attracting unnecessary noise or attention. Life continues to unfold with balance, wisdom, and calm trust in God's guidance. The chosen one becomes a living example of how faith and humility can walk hand in hand with abundance. Instead, it moves gently through life, like a soft morning light that slowly fills a room without anyone hearing a sound. This is how many of God's blessings arrive in the life of a chosen one, calm and steady, bringing peace that cannot be measured by the eyes of others. A 7-second brainwave practice, once reserved for select circles and concealed in classified files, has now been made public, and many describe it as the 30-second miracle. Experts say it awakens a dormant brain center connected to wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is taken down from the internet again. When money begins to appear in your life after long seasons of waiting, the first gift God often gives alongside it is wisdom. This wisdom becomes like a quiet guardian standing beside your path, reminding your heart to remain steady and thoughtful with every step forward. The chosen one begins to understand that blessings grow stronger when they are protected by humility and careful decisions. Excitement may still exist inside the heart, but it becomes balanced with patience and a deep awareness that everything good must be handled with care. Many people lose their sense of direction when abundance arrives suddenly in their lives. Their attention shifts quickly from gratitude toward comparison, and their focus becomes filled with the opinions of others. They begin to measure their worth by how much recognition they receive, forgetting that true peace cannot be found in the applause of the world. The chosen one learns to avoid this quiet trap by keeping their eyes on God rather than on the changing reactions of people around them. There is a powerful peace that comes from understanding that silence can be a form of wisdom. Not every victory needs to be announced. Not every improvement needs to be explained. Sometimes the most beautiful growth happens quietly, where only God and your own heart can witness the journey unfolding step by step. This quiet path protects your spirit from unnecessary distractions and keeps your focus rooted in faith. Type 1919 to receive miracles. The chosen soul often discovers that life becomes calmer when they stop feeling the need to prove anything to anyone. The world is filled with voices encouraging people to show every success and display every blessing for approval. Yet the heart guided by faith begins to recognize that peace is far more valuable than attention. Silence creates space for reflection, prayer, and wise decisions that build a stronger future. Jesus lived in a way that reflected deep humility and quiet strength. His compassion changed countless lives, yet his focus remained on love, truth, and service rather than recognition. This example continues to inspire believers to live with a spirit that values kindness more than applause. The chosen one carries this lesson forward, understanding that real power is often gentle and calm rather than loud and proud. When resources begin to grow in your life, wisdom reminds you to move slowly with every important decision. The excitement of new possibilities may create the desire to act quickly, but patience protects the blessings that God has entrusted to your care. Careful choices help ensure that every step taken today builds a stable path for tomorrow. Money itself does not change the true nature of a person's heart, but it can reveal the character that already exists within. If pride grows stronger than gratitude, peace can quietly begin to disappear, even while comfort increases. If humility remains strong, blessings can grow into something far more meaningful than material success alone. the chosen one learns to see money as a tool rather than an identity. It becomes a resource that can create stability for family, kindness for strangers, and opportunities to spread goodness in quiet ways. When guided by faith, this resource becomes a channel through which God's love can reach places that once felt distant or impossible. Many chosen souls feel a strong desire to help others once their own circumstances begin to improve. This desire comes from the memory of difficult seasons, when support or encouragement would have made a meaningful difference. Wisdom encourages generosity, but it also reminds the heart to remain balanced and thoughtful in how help is offered. A peaceful life grows when generosity is guided by discernment rather than pressure. Helping others should come from genuine love and prayerful consideration, rather than from the expectation to satisfy every request that appears along the path. When the chosen one learns to balance kindness with wisdom, their resources can continue to create good without draining the peace within their spirit. Type yes to affirm. The quiet strength of a faithful heart becomes even more visible during seasons of abundance. While others may become restless with excitement or distracted by comparison, the chosen one remains centered in gratitude and trust in God's guidance. This calm spirit allows blessings to settle naturally into life, without creating chaos or unnecessary pressure. There is also a beautiful freedom that comes from understanding that success does not need constant explanation. You do not owe the world a detailed account of every blessing that enters your life. Your journey with God is personal and sacred, shaped by prayers, struggles, and moments of quiet faith that only heaven truly understands. Remaining quiet about certain blessings protects both your peace and your purpose. It allows you to continue growing without the weight of outside expectations interfering with your path. The chosen one recognizes that some things are meant to remain between the heart and God alone. As life continues to unfold, wisdom gently guides the chosen soul to focus on what truly matters. Relationships built on love and sincerity become more valuable than attention from strangers. Moments of prayer become more meaningful than displays of success. Peace within the heart becomes more important than recognition from the outside world. This perspective transforms the way a person experiences abundance. Instead of chasing admiration, the chosen one begins to cultivate a life filled with quiet gratitude, steady faith, and thoughtful generosity. Blessings become opportunities to strengthen relationships, support others, and build a future that reflects God's goodness. The teachings of Jesus continue to remind believers that love, humility, and compassion are the treasures that truly enrich a human life. Money may provide comfort, but these spiritual qualities create lasting joy that cannot be taken away by changing circumstances. A heart filled with faith becomes a place where true abundance begins to grow. The chosen one therefore continues walking forward with calm confidence, guided by the gentle wisdom that God places within their spirit. Blessings are received with gratitude, handled with responsibility, and protected with quiet humility. Every step remains connected to faith, ensuring that success never replaces the deeper purpose of living a life rooted in God's love. A rare 7-second morning ritual, previously hidden in classified documents, is re-emerging, and people are already sharing accounts of swift financial advancement. It takes almost no time, yet it triggers a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most people never use. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it vanishes. Many people only understand gratitude when they have experienced long seasons of waiting and uncertainty. Those quiet nights of prayer, those days when faith was the only light guiding the path forward, become powerful memories that shape the heart forever. When money begins to enter the life of someone who has walked through those experiences, the blessing feels deeper and more meaningful than simple comfort. It feels like a gentle reminder that God has been present through every step of the journey. The chosen one understands that abundance should never erase the memory of humble beginnings. Instead, those memories become a foundation that protects the heart from pride and carelessness. Gratitude remains alive because the soul remembers what it once felt like to hope for even the smallest breakthrough. This memory keeps the spirit grounded and calm when circumstances begin to improve. Money often changes the way people around you behave, and this shift can appear slowly before becoming clear with time. Some people may suddenly become more curious about your life, asking questions about your success or your plans for the future. Others may offer advice or suggestions, even when they do not fully understand the journey you have walked. Wisdom teaches the chosen one to listen calmly while still protecting the peace that God has placed within their heart. Type 2020 to claim miracles. Remaining quiet about certain blessings allows the soul to grow stronger without unnecessary pressure from the outside world. When people know every detail about your life, their expectations can sometimes become heavy burdens that disturb your peace. Silence protects the sacred space where your relationship with God continues to deepen. In that quiet space, gratitude grows naturally and decisions become clearer. The chosen one begins to realize that true success is not measured by the number of people who notice your blessings. Real success is measured by the peace that fills your heart, the kindness that flows from your actions, and the faith that continues to guide your steps every single day. These qualities cannot be purchased with money, and they cannot be replaced by recognition or praise. Jesus showed through his life that humility carries a beauty far greater than pride. His compassion touched countless lives, yet his heart remained gentle and focused on love rather than recognition. This example reminds believers that greatness often moves quietly through the world. The chosen one follows this path by allowing blessings to grow without turning them into displays for attention. When money enters your life, it becomes important to remain thoughtful about how it is used. Resources can create comfort and stability, but they can also become distractions if they begin to replace faith and purpose. The chosen soul learns to treat every blessing as a responsibility rather than a trophy. This mindset protects the heart from becoming attached to temporary things. A wise person understands that money should serve life rather than control it. It should help create peace, provide support for loved ones, and open opportunities for kindness and generosity.